guys, I'm going to kind of give you guys a quick little run through on Origin PC, as their website is called. I call them Origin Computers because they make computers, and it's just easier for me to remember my head. Okay, so sorry. Okay, so first you see here we've got gaming desktops, gaming laptops, professional systems, and the gear shop. I'm going to run through a little bit of everything. So I will run through the gaming desktop real quick. You see here, ones you can get for desktops. I'm going to go to the Genesis and kind of run through that real quick. I'm not going to do much. I'm just going to kind of show you their setup. So after you click on which one you want, it will bring you to a page giving you some information about it, a couple videos that you may want to watch, maybe not. It's up to you. Yeah, again, just giving you basic information about the computer. Also showing you the ports and how many there are. Basic information. Then you go to click the customize button, and then it brings you to your page for orientation. Most of their computers, like desktop computers, have you set up how you want your video cards. So you see here, standard, inverted, 90-degree standard, 90-degree inverted. So standard doesn't cost extra. I don't think inverted does either, but I know the 90 degrees do for a fact. I know that. So I'm just going to set it as standard and continue. And then you get to choose a color. We got black, we got white, we got metallic green, blue, gold, we got gray, and we got these themes. Personally, not like my favorite thing. I like to go white on the computers because it just looks futuristic to me. Or you can go custom paint, and up here it tells you one of the members of Origin will contact you, and you'll kind of show them what you want on it, and they'll tell you how much that will cost and everything. So it could end, like at the end of you making the computer. Not all of them have quite that many different four or something. I don't remember which computer it was either. So I'm just going to go with the basic one. We're going to continue. Then we get down into this. We get your special offers up here, the origin difference, variable mounting. Oh, apparently mounting doesn't cost anything. I thought the 90 degrees did. Sorry about that. My fact was wrong. Fan, motherboard, cooling system. Now they have liquid cooling if you want that. There are different stages of their liquid cooling and for what they do. Some of them are very specific to what kind of setup you have inside of it already. Like this one, the Origin Cryogenic Stage 3. Here, I'll click on it. Liquid cooling for, yeah, it's going to warn me that I don't have a 90-degree configuration, but that one's set up for 90-degree configurations only. Then there's some tubing for your liquid cooling. Then you get to buy some coolant, get to look at the processor, and then overclocking, thermal compound, and that's basically just the glue that's applied to keep your heat into areas. Your power supply, sometimes, depending upon how you build your computer, it depends on your power supply. So 650 watt, that's pretty basic computer that you could go out and buy any day. 1,000 watt, much better for gaming and other things like that. Maybe you just like to make movies or something. It doesn't matter. you want more power, the more you want in your computer. You can choose to have your cable sleeved in colors or not. You get to choose your graphics card, and it goes single, dual, triple, quad, and then it goes into the cryogenic liquid cooled graphics card, and this is an add-on to your liquid cooling setup. This just means that your liquid would be running by the processor, cooling it down too. And then you get graphic overclocking, memory, operating system. Personally, operating systems right now, I would go with Windows 7 because that's the one that I know best. But Windows 8, I've heard is pretty good. The computer I plan on getting soon is going to be Windows 8, so I can inform you more on that later. RAID control, which was read and write speeds. Yes. Okay. This is how fast your typing is, basically. Like, how fast does your computer recognize it? So you can have it at the normal speed, or you can speed it up a little. Normal speed, it's fine. You don't really need to upgrade it, but go ahead if you want. I mean, if you want, at the tap of that button, the letter's there. That's just operating system, RAID configuration. Operating system. This is just your hard drives and stuff. Personally, go with hybrids because they're not like super expensive with like the SSDs, and they have more space on them compared to mechanicals. They're just better, I believe. Because look at this, 4 terabyte hybrid hard drive here is cheaper than a 1 terabyte SSD or a 2 terabyte mechanical. So you can load this thing up with memory. So that's just another RAID control. Hot swap bay, this is more drives. So you know, again, with drives, I'd go hybrid always. Hybrids are nice. They're the in-between, but also not as expensive. And yeah, there's 5 hot swap bays in this thing, so that's just how many different hard. I have up to 7 in one computer. You can have a hard drive cage, which is pretty much just something that sits over them. Yeah, it's pretty much what it says. Optical drives, which is your DVD players, your disc reader. Yeah, you can have 2 of those, or you can mix and match. You can choose to not have any at all, which is normally what I go with, but that's up to you. Playback software. CyberLink is just a playback system, like it says in its description here. It's for watching movies and videos and stuff. You don't need to get it, but go ahead if you want one. It's a nice system. Haven't really gotten used to it. I've watched some videos reviewing it, and they've said it's pretty nice. So, lower unit would already be taken by your cryogenic cooling support, and if you don't have that, it'd already be taken by your hard drive mounts. That's why there's the 2 buttons here. Media card reader. Now, you don't really need this unless you need to get things off of like SSD cards or something, micro SD. So like pictures from your camera and stuff like that, where you can't hook your camera up to the computer and bring it over. You have to pull out its memory card and put it in the computer. Because this computer will not have that built into it, so you'll have to get one of those if you need to do stuff like that. Thunderbolt, I'm not quite sure what Thunderbolt is. I never looked into it. Oh, that's what it is. Never mind. I remember what it is. I normally don't put it in any of the computers I want to make, but it's faster than the 3.0s or the 2.0s that are normally on computers and stuff. Audio, you can mess with that to make it better. getting messages. Sorry about that. I will continue here in a bit. Okay, continuing your audio, you can make it so it runs through USB, through your normal ports, stuff like that. Your networking, depending upon where you live and how you have your house set up. Like if you want your computer close to your internet router, then go with the onboard one. But if your computer is far away from the router, you want to go with an internal wireless card. I would not recommend using the external wireless adapters because I've never had good luck with them. They either are too slow or just in general are broken. Like the computer recognizes that something's in it, but it can't figure out what to do with that. Capture cards. Guys, if you're going to make videos, you guys and girls, sorry. If you're going to make videos or something, you probably want an internal capture card, maybe external. External is good if you want to do console gaming too. So if you're just going to do computer, I recommend internal. If you're going to do console, I'd recommend external. Your computer would be shipped in a wooden crate, so you can break that open, however, bad idea. Warranties, the basic thing. Warranty setup. Break a piece, then we get you the piece back. But it's nice to have something like that. But there's better. But one thing I do like about Origin is the Evolve Part Upgrade service. If a better part comes out for your computer, then you can get it upgraded. So that's it for things that go into the computer that you can choose amongst. And now the Gear Shop, guys. The Gear Shop, they do have added on to your normal computer setup. So I'm just going to click Add Cart because I'm not logged into my account, I don't believe. But the Gear Shop, we'll look at that next real quick. And then we'll go back and look at laptops. Now, the Gear Shop has everything you would need as a PC gamer. It's got headsets, it's got keyboards, it's got mice, it's got wireless controllers, it's got wired controllers, it's got your cooling systems, and yeah. So you can buy the pieces if you've already got a computer and you just want to upgrade it. They have shirts, they've got hats. What else do they got? Sweatshirts, poster, different gaming shirts like this one. Eat, Sleep, Game, Repeat. What else is there? Bags and carrying cases. You got your backpack for if you have a laptop that you want to bring around with you. You can buy the capture cards right here instead of going and getting them built into it. Your refill for your cryogenic system, your displays, so you can look at all this stuff. NVIDIA 3D Vision 2 wireless glass. I really want to get that because that just looks different to me. So you can buy your desktop screen here if you need a new one. We've got your external display adapters, optical drives, storage. So this is external storage. It's always nice to have some of that. Your games, you can buy games here. You can probably find them around if you really want them. Your headsets, you've got some nice ones, but they're all really expensive. Your gaming controllers, if I can click that, please. They've got Xbox 360 wired and wireless. Keyboards. Look at those real quick. Mouse. Ooh, LoJack. I have not looked at LoJack. Oh, it's a thing for the laptop, so we'll probably go over it there then. Mouse. They've got some really nice mice. Mouse pads. Yeah, they've. Oh, the NVIDIA Shield gadgets. Well, these are the accessories, but the gadgets now. I really want to get one of these. Personally, I want the NVIDIA Shield Gaming Portable. It's a nice little gaming system. Well, it's like handheld game setup. That's why I want it. They've got security software, power accessories, speakers, TV tuners. Okay. Let's go through a laptop real quick. This is the last thing I'm going to do for Origin. Yeah. So again, brings you to a page, gives you basic information about it. So you can customize the logo, the keypad, the trackpad. They've got Thunderbolt built in, I think. RAM tells you all that basic stuff. And then it shows you some pictures, gives you the tech specs. Okay, let's continue on to customization. You cannot paint most of the laptops. Well, some you can, some you can't. Well, this one, you just can't. Okay, not possible. Again, you got your special offers. Then you got your origin difference, display type, screen calibration. Now this, if you choose to do screen calibration, it will just heighten the color to it. Watching a show that's normally really dark in color, this would brighten it up and make it easier to see things, and it'd look a lot better when playing games and stuff. You get to choose your graphics card, but this only goes up to dual. Your processor, pretty basic. You just got Intel i7s for it. Well, this one. Other ones have different ones, so you can choose your thermal compound. Now, you can go with the normal one, or you can go with the other one. The one just adds graphics card application, I believe. Your memory, always try to go for a high memory, which is your RAM for the computer. So that's just how fast you load things and such. Operating system, again, I recommend 7 Professional because that's what I'm used to. Yeah. Windows 8, haven't tried it yet. Optical drive, do you want to have one? It's up to you, not me, because next thing, external optical drive. So you can completely pull that off your laptop and then have the external one, which is just a plug-in. I think it's USB plug-in. They put in, you plug it into your computer and you can watch DVD, CD, listen to music from a CD and stuff. That playback software, again, you can do that if you want. Not up to me. Get your games and files even faster by choosing a RAID configuration for your solid state or hard disk drives. That's up to you. The mSATA RAID configuration, go ahead, do it. I never used any computer that has it, so I can't tell you about it really. Oh, this is an SSD as storage long primary. You can do that if you want. Yeah, the mSATA setup, I've never used any computer that does that. Hard drive, again, go hybrid, cheaper. Wait a second. Yeah. No, don't go hybrid with laptops. Don't go hybrid with laptops. With laptops, you probably want to go for the 1 terabyte mechanical. I don't know why it's cheaper. Probably because it's a different company or something. Something weird like that. You get quite a few hard drives. Audio, same thing. You want to choose that if yourself, run it through USB ports, run it through only the setup. You can amplify your headphones and stuff. Super speed USB 3.0, yes, those are good. Definitely worth having. If you guys want your networking, go ahead, upgrade it to Intel Pro Wireless. They're pretty much the same thing. The only difference is that one is slightly better, not by much either. Okay, going to run back up because I don't remember what the last thing was I did. Fingerprint reader, like I was saying. Okay, I'm gonna run through that again. You can lock up your computer, you can lock your files, you can lock your app, do everything without a password now. And that's the reason I want it. It's integrated camera, it's a laptop. What do you expect from it? TV tuner. Watch, fast forward, pause, record, playback DVD, and go with the USB TV tuner. So this allows you to pretty much bring your TV to your laptop. Well, control and such. Capture cards. This one's only external. You can't fit one of those things in there. Too much speaking up the room already. So go ahead, do it if you want to make YouTube or something like we do. We got the warranty. Warranty is always amazing. No dead pixel guarantee. Okay. For those of you who gotta admit, I didn't quite know what it meant at first until I ran into something where this happened with one of my TVs that we've had in my house here. It's when you start to see black spots in your screen, and that's literally your pixels or your like little LED color are dying. Like it blew out. Like we have one TV, TV that had like an inch thick black line down it because all of those pixels. It was crazy. Anyways, something good to have, but it's only for 90 days, so covers you for 3 months. So this is just in case anything went wrong with the computer during those 3 months. And then the protection shipping, which normally comes with your desktops, it doesn't immediately come with laptops because apparently they're not as worried about laptops being broken in shipping because everything's more compact. So if you want, go ahead, get a wooden crate for fun. That's kind of the reason I want a wooden crate, just so I can break it and be like, I am so happy it's here. And I'll definitely know for sure that's what came. And everything. Power mouse. Thing that you can already go buy elsewhere on this website. Oh, you can also choose which web browser you want on it installed already, and extras can be installed on it already for you. Like you can have Minecraft pre-installed for you. You just need to log into your account then. Okay. And time for the final thing. They have professional versions of the computers. Here, I will show you one. The Genesis Pro, the first computer we did in this video here. Same thing, right? Yeah, looks to be the same. But here's the big difference. You can make it better than you could with just the normal Genesis. Now, instead of having a single CPU, now you can have dual CPU. Or you can have single and dual CPU. But everything else is the same with it. So, that's all I got. Guys, please go check out Ironside Computers. Go check out Genesis Pro. Well, Genesis PC. They are amazing at what they do. Their computers, great. I know other YouTubers I watch have gotten them. They're really expensive though. Computers, if you have the money to spare, go get one. They're so fun.
And it says that your grade is one of the grades that did so good with the the tickets, the path tickets, that you get to go.
Bye, guys.